Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Sandesh Rai and I am here as an IELTS speaking examiner. We are here at A1 Institute and its examination center code is NP5680. May I see your identification, please?
Here you go.
All right. What's your full name?
My full name is Sharon Tamang, and my friends and family call me Sharon, so you can also call me Sharon.
All right, Sharon, please take this.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Sharon, would you describe about your hometown?
My hometown is Kavre. It is really beautiful. It contains really scenery views, and overall, it's really good.
Great. Today, I'll ask you questions in part 1 related to map. Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's begin. First question is, do you think it's better to use a paper map or a map on your phone? Why?
I definitely think using a phone map can be more useful because it's really convenient, especially because it updates in real time. And plus, carrying a paper map feels inconvenient and impractical nowadays.
All right. When was the last time you needed to use a map? Why or why not?
The last time I needed to use a map was a couple of weeks ago when I visited a new part of the city with my friends. We all were unfamiliar with the place, so I just pulled out my phone and searched the cafe we were heading to. Without it, we would have probably gotten lost and waste a lot of hours asking for directions.
Mm. If you visit a new city, do you always use a map to find your way around? Why or why not?
Yes, pretty much. In a new city, I didn't want to get risks of getting lost and wander around aimlessly. So I use digital maps because it shows me nearby places like restaurants and tourist places, which can be really helpful.
All right. In general, do you find it easy to read maps? Why or why not?
Yes, absolutely, I do. Reading maps have gotten used to me because I use a lot of maps nowadays. Using a digital map is really more easy than using a paper map because the paper maps contain a lot of symbols which can be unfamiliar and digital maps can be more easier to use.
Great. We have completed part 1. Now let's begin part 2. It is a cue card session. During this time, you will get a paper, pen, and question paper. You will get a minute preparation time. And after that, you have to speak 1 to 2 minutes. Here you go. Here is a paper, pen, and here's a question paper. And your preparation time begins now.
On गरेर अपन
What's the code here? I got it.
सब भित्रको
All right, Sharon. Your preparation time is over. Now, please start speaking.
One situation that immediately came to my mind happened last year in my final exams. I had an early morning exam, but I woke up pretty late because my alarm did not went off. My alarm didn't went off. I usually set multiple alarms, but in that day somehow I forgot to double check, and I literally woke up 30 minutes before in for my exams. So I woke up in a rush and I barely brushed my teeth. Then after brushing my teeth, I put my clothes and grabbed my stationery and I sprinted. Then I sprinted to my exam hall. My exam hall was like 15 minutes far, 15 minutes far, but somehow I reached 10 minutes. Somehow I reached in 10 minutes. However, despite of the chaotic start of the day, I did pretty well in my exams because the contents were fresh in my mind, and and however I felt super anxious. But I tried to relax my mind and focus on my exams. After finishing my exams, I realized that I can pull after finishing my exams, I realized that I can do pretty well in super I can do pretty well I can do pretty well in rush hours, and I can even focus in works when things aren't if things does not go supposedly
Mm-hmm.
supposedly. So overall, I think I did pretty well during a rush hour.
All right, thank you very much. We have completed part 2. Please hand over these question paper, and even pen as well. All right, now let's begin part 3. In part 3, I will ask you questions related to arriving late. Do you think it's okay to arrive late when meeting a friend?
I think it's not ideal because I think it's not ideal. But if you inform a friend in advance and have a genuine reason, it's fine. But if you have a habit of getting late, sometimes it can be disrespectful for others.
All right. And what should happen to people who arrive late for work?
Um, the people who arrive late. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Okay, what should happen to people who arrive late for work?
Arriving at work is not ideal because a workplace should be punctual, and if it's a genuine reason like traffic problems or health problems, it can be understandable. But if the pro- if the lazy if the arriving late is due to laziness, then there should be a warning or a pay cut. Pay cut, and plus the arriving late can also affect the overall workflow.
All right. Can you suggest how people can make sure they don't arrive late?
Absolutely. One key point is proper time management. Proper time management. For instance, setting multiple alarms and making important things ready before the night, and waking up a bit early. Plus, plus getting out a bit early than regular can also maintain the time.
All right. Is it better to study for long periods or in short blocks of time?
In my experience, studying in short blocks can be more effective because it can reduce burnout and give a more efficient results than studying in longer blocks. Studying in longer period can cause students to be overwhelmed and cannot be more and the information cannot be more retained.
Okay. What are the likely effects of students not managing their study time well?
Poor time management can really affect students. For instance, if a student cannot manage time it can really affect their mental health, like causing burnout and being super anxious all the time. Proper time management is really necessary for students because, more importantly, students need to understand the concept instead of just studying to pass the exams.
And this is the last question for today's session. That is, how important is it for students to have enough leisure time?
Yes, it is really vital because leisure times can really affect the quality of the education, the quality of the information that we receive. Uh, leisure proper leisure period can also affect more creativity, and it can overall really improve the students mental health and overall well-being.
All right. Thank you so much, Sharon. We have completed today's speaking session.
Thank you, sir.
Now I'll provide you feedback. I want to begin from fluency. In part 1, you were fluent, you had given clear answer. At the same time, in part 2, it's like you had stopped several times. And in part 3, excuse me, in part 3, you had spoken well. And as a whole, your fluency was fine, but again, don't stuck in the middle, so go continuously. Pronunciation was understandable, means the way how you pronounce was fine. If we talk about grammar, you had to use multiple sentence structures and forms. And lastly, if I have to evaluate your vocabularies, then you are using different types of vocabularies, linkers as well. And overall, in your today's speaking session, I would like to provide you 6 out of 9. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.